which was kind of the point.
Yep. That. Yeah. Exactly.
If you can tell it's weakened, then it's weakened. If you can't tell it's weakened, it's not weakened.
Yep. There were no ripples across the sky when I did that.
Yep.
Yeah, I was mostly just kind of like
a little bit of
wondering-
mana embezzlement.
I was just wondering if like your spell lets you see into the stat block, like, oh, it has 7 out of 10 mana left for you to drain. For you to drain, you know. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
It would if this was a normal hollow. Maybe if you can find the source, you would
Okay.
be able to know that.
Okay, so that's yeah. I'm not crazy yet.
Yep. We're treating it like a normal hollow where you can only take a mana.
Okay.
But it's golden goose, baby.
Yep.
Don't cut it open.
No, definitely not. This one is here to live forever. You are the immortal goose. Goose doesn't die in this movie.
Yeah, so what's your guys' plan?
To fuck around and try and find out how to get in.
Okay.
I will.
Like a walk the perimeter of the pyramid, I guess.
Alright.
It's like a step pyramid, right?
Yep.
So walk the perimeter of every level.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, go ahead and both of you just give me a wits and composure roll. Percept things.
9, 0, 9. That's 3 successes.
Your wits is you gotta notice something.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a 3. 3 successes.
3 successes.
1 for me.
That's one of my practices. Is notice. I cast notice.
Cast C.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you kind of walk
Power
around
of 2 human eyeballs.
the base of each of the layers. Just like looking at studying the diagrams and stuff. One thing you find on the so there's like 4 layers before you get to the top.
That's a nice
The
cake.
second layer up, at each corner of the pyramid, you find there are it's sort of like there's like a dragon's symbol that goes in sort of like an arch across the wall, and there is sort of like imagery related to each of the 4 pillars of Atlantean governance, which you are familiar with, Gray. There's the
I am
one of
familiar.
them is the Vox Draconis, the voice of the dragon. Then there's the Visius Draconis, the eye of the dragon, the Ungula Draconis, the claws of the dragon, and the Ale Draconis, the wings of the dragon.
Oh,
There is
these would be the 4 branches of the diamond before the council was in.
correct. Yep. It's the Silver Ladder, the Guardians of the Veil, the Adamantine Arrow, and the Mysterium, respectively.
Right.
So the pentacle or whatever, not the pentacle, but yeah, they came from like Atlantis origins or something.
They existed.
Presumably.
Okay.
The concepts of those orders, there has been evidence of the concepts of those orders at Atlantis, but since Atlantis doesn't exist anywhere in time,
Mm-hmm.
the origins of the orders don't come from Atlantis, if that's
Right.
if that makes sense.
Right, because even if they did originally, time had to rewrite itself.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So yes and also no is the answer to the diamond originated from Atlantis.
Maybe.
No, yes and no. Is it does, but it can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, so each one of those points, there is I mean, there's just like a flow of mana through this whole structure, so you're not sure if you aren't able to distinguish any like important like anomalies at those points, other than the fact that they are symbolically significant.
It's significant.
And then, of course, there's the top part, which is the circle conduit thing, basically. That would probably take about an hour, though. So if you have any more questions for Prophecy, you should ask them now.
Just the one. And are we nowhere closer to figuring out if we can get in?
Right.
So should we ask that one then, or the how long? Because I mean, if we're like kind of hard up for mana, I can just cast it again, and then we can just go get more mana.
Right. Yeah. If we're hard for mana, we'll either ask if it's safe, or we probably would just risk that.
Right. We'd just take like one more each and hope it's been long enough for that much to come back, kind of thing.
Right.
All right. So yeah, however I worded it before, do we possess means to enter the temple without breaking the shield?
Okay.
Also, I mean, a prerequisite question. We don't have extra questions. So, is there an inside of the temple to get into?
You are able, or like you would be able to get in without breaking the barrier or causing any harm to the defenses.
Excellent.
There is a way.
Just gotta figure out how.
I mean,
right,
and now it's like we find out all the possible ways and then cast Prophecy again.
All right, is this one break it?
No. All right.
Is this one break it?
No.
All right. All right. So we got to come up with a way first.
Yep. So like this is why I like this is actually a perfect setting for Prophecy. I don't have to fucking self cap it. It's already capped because of the mana. I can't just throw fucking 1,000 questions at Ben until we get something to stick.
You'll run out of mana.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, and it's like I've definitely been noticing like it's like, oh man, we can't just like choose the thread anymore.
No, I haven't cast it like once since we got it. I'm like, no, if you're gonna cast it, you better fucking do it good. I ain't wasting a spell on your spell.
Right, because then if you screw it up, just cast it again, and that was 2 mana anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
You got it.
Definitely an interesting, different sort of feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I immediately went into conservation mode. Just not even cold. Just, we have limited spells. Yeah, fucking, no problem. I'm gonna street grift right through this fucking place.
Yeah, yeah. And also the Wild West place is like, wow. There he is. He's just changing the world.
Yep.
Not even magic.
Yep. I could contend with that fucker's sense of reality because he didn't know what he was making.
It's like, sure, if that's what you think reality is, that's how it'll be, I guess. Why not?
Yep. But I'm like, this is too ugly. You are not, like, maybe I can give him lessons. See, like one of my bargains is I'll be telling Amandine this is like, if we have to fuck with that guy again, I was gonna say I'll build him constructs or whatever, and like actual personalities and scenes. I'll just spend some time making him some shows to watch, and then he can maybe let us go if he thinks they're good enough.
Right, but on the other hand, if they're really good, why would he ever let us go?
Well, we'll see. That'd be the deal. I'd get him to deal. Like, you know, I'll make you a show so good you don't need me, kind of thing. And he'd be like, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, all right, and then I'd have to roll on it really well, and he'd roll to resist laughter or something, or resist crying if I write a drama. And that's our way out. That's like my fucking Hail Mary. Just so you know.
Yeah. That's nice. I plan on never going back there because he's never going to let us walk out again.
No, right. I mean, I don't think we go back there until we're on the quest from the Atlanteans to go kill that fucking thing. and they give us super powered kill that thing weapon. That's the only time I'm going back to.
A lot of assumptions again.
In that paragraph. Hey, what did I tell
A,
you?
that there's Atlanteans. B, that they would want us to do anything. That they would need us to do anything. That there would be weapons at that thing. And that we'd be able to survive not being in reality when it's dead.
Yep.
Now, what did I tell you about shaking up fate enough to make things just work out?
The only fate here is the fate we brought with.
Uh-huh. So, we just
You just gotta be careful and make sure it doesn't get eaten by something.
Right.
Otherwise, you have no fate.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
I like that we're out of time, so we can be here for what appears to be indefinitely, and it's like, you know, we're not losing all of our loved ones back at home. Because I'm pretty sure that once we do leave, we're just gonna get plopped right back into that exact instant when we left.
yeah, but with 2 copies of the book in the EU.
But, like, but with all of reality altered. So right now, we got to get back to the good life. That's all we're trying to do. Everything's fixed. We're just fucked.
Yep. Yeah. Plan A, get back to the world we were trying to get to, where everything's better.
Yeah.
Plan B, get back to any world at all,
Yep.
because we can figure out how to world hop later.
Yes. Maybe, and then our next jump may be our last.
And Plan C, stay on the life raft forever.
Yeah, here, stay here. Like, this is our new base of operations.
Roll credits. Campaign's over.
And yep, and they were now Atlanteans Guardians, living off of the mana to sustain indefinite Veil of Moments.
Until they eventually just went insane and killed each other.
Amadine, you don't need my mana. What are you doing? I'm gonna kill you and take your mana and use it to go back in time before I ever followed you. You can't. It doesn't work that way.
I'll figure it out. Got eternity.
Then he goes insane and just forgets to siphon mana and dies. Oh no, but by Veil of Moments. So after the year goes up,
Yeah.
you'd start getting hungry.
That's your trump card. You don't want to make Veil of Moments
Mm-hmm.
because I need you then.
Yep.
Anyway. Anyway. Right.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't threaten you with dropping it. Don't.
You say that now.
Yeah. I'm not
See how
Cash.
you feel 100 years from now.
I'm not Cash.
Man. No, see, and we don't have the space mind mage who can like keep us sane with mind magic.
Well, so now that's the thing. We're outside of time, but like my rewrite history, how does that work? Does it?
It works up until the point in which your time started, which was last session.
All right, so like
When
I can no longer
manifested your own reality. You are disconnected from real time. All the time that you have right now is just like, it's the timeline you have is purely based on your own perception.
All right, so that's what I mean. Like I can't mage change anymore.
No, because you don't have history.
All right, I don't have a history to change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right. That's right. We can't become a space mage.
Because that's what I was saying. Like I could potentially still, because of the fucking paradox not being here or an issue, I could actually much easier create make us something.
But yeah, you can't because you don't have pre-existing
Yep.
time to alter.
Okay, fuck poop. That's out.
Yeah.
Right. Well, one of my first thoughts was like, man, would it be worth it to go back in time, place, and just went to this place instead and never went there?
Well, see,
Um,
that we can do.
Right. But if we do that, does that entity even give a damn about what we think time is?
Right. It still has a deal in place.
Also,
it still
a good question.
Yeah, it knows exactly what happened, kind of thing. I mean,
It exists outside of your time bubble.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
It's like,
yeah, it probably doesn't care.
right. And it would be angry at us, and we wouldn't even.
Well, no, we'd remember. I'd go back and I'd use like not the choose.
You would remember.
I'd cast it on you too, unless you wouldn't want to. I'd be like, "You want to remember that there's a giant angry space thing that's mad at us?" No, cool. All right. Fucking mind wiper. What's that thing from Men in Black now? Neuralizer.
Flashy thingy.
Yeah. Have you ever flashy thingied me? Is what you're gonna start asking me all the time. I'm like, yes.
The answer is yes.
Yes, many times. Like, holy shit, Ryan. Many times. I've saved all your lives, multiple times. You assholes.
Goodness. All right. Well. Oh. I'm a little bit at a loss for what the plan next here is. I guess we've got 4 doorways that represent 4 orders. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
All right. So, what did you say about the corridors, the pillars? We have 4 choices.
We've got 4 doors that represent the orders.
Well, they're like archways carved into the corners of the temple, but yeah.
Right. There's not like a door or a handle. No. It's just stone.
Or a portal.
No, none of the above.
I mean, technically,
except for stone.
Right.
Technically, isn't a doorway a portal in its like definition?
Yes.
Okay, so
a passage to another place.
Yes.
All right.
Inside.
All right. Well,
you want to go in the adamantine arrow? At least I will have it in if we get like some kind of answer or like take a blood test type situation.
Right. And the silver ladder. We'll try and make.
The silver ladder. What?
Will be the silver ladder will like try to make a deal with us, and the Mysterium will turn up their noses and be all snooty. Yeah. And
if that's what's happening, then we're gonna get our asses kicked by then if we go to adamantine arrow. Like it's gonna be like, okay, you want to come in here, prove that you're a warrior, and then like a bunch of like a spell of 1,000 feet, they're gonna come out and kick our fucking asses.
Yeah. Right. What was the 4th one?
The Guardians of the Veil, or the eyes of the dragon.
Oh, right. They're not going to like the briefcase I have.
No. I mean, so like I said, at least I might have the in with the adamantine arrow, but there still might be some sort of prove your worth type shit. In which case, we might have to
show me what you got.
Run some sort of gauntlet.
Right. At least they. Man, it's hard. It's we're stereotyping here, but like at least the adamantine arrow wouldn't have a compelling reason to hate us.
No, not outright.
I hope.
No, they seem to be pretty like open to joining things as long as you're useful, kind of. Like are you worth a damn? Yeah, all right, we'll train you, kind of thing.
Sure.
So we'll go there, and that's what's happening.
Well, I mean, again, assuming that these doors even go anywhere,
they're gonna
to the guild hall.
Everything's gonna work.
All right. Well, we'll go inspect the adamantine arrow themed door.
Do you want me to cast spells to make shit work?
Similar thing with the top piece. You'll have to try and unravel it by dropping mana into it and studying it.
Okay, good. Because that was the first question: was mana even drop into it, or is there like glyphs on it?
Yeah, you can disperse mana into it.
All right, we shall do that then.
All right.
So that's the mana and Gnosis and Prime.
Yep. And then -4 for this one.
Okay. Gnosis, Prime. Okay. 4 successes.
Okay.
Nice. So close. That sucks. But...
So you look through it and just study it. It is part of the greater binding, just sort of like serving as a one of the many conduits of the mana flowing through. It does act as an entrance for those who are worthy of entry, it seems.
Told you.
It looks like to unlock this, you're going to have to pour a lot of mana into it. You're not sure how much.
Oh.
What are you?
Damn,
like, what are
that's
you
like the one thing I don't want to be experimenting with.
What are you like looking at here?
Unless you want to try and like force your way through. He's studying the like patterns that the mana takes through the door to kind of like see what is up with it magically.
No,
A magical analysis of thing,
no, when
basically.
you say worthy, and that you'd have to put a lot of mana into it, is that to like?
Yeah, think of it like
bypass the
a
worthy
donation or a sacrifice to open the door.
But is that to bypass the worthy thing, or is that is the worthy?
Unclear.
Thing?
I mean, that's just to open this seal.
Oh, okay.
Whatever lies beyond the seal is unknown to you.
Okay.
Right. Well, and then like, but then is the seal like gonna weaken the barrier outside if it's that kind of seal? And I don't know.
How do you put mana into it?
Just by release, you can do so by touching it,
I touch it.
and will your basically allow it to channel and drain mana out of you.
Does it just stop when it's done, or does it keep going until you're dead?
You're not sure how much it needs.
That's what I mean. Like,
It's a game of chicken with you in the door.
all right. What does it do to scrub your pattern?
Lethal damage. Get 3 mana.
And how much damage?
1 damage for 3 mana.
Okay, done.
Okay, you're gonna take 1 point of damage to get 3 points of mana.
Yep. And then I'm gonna let it go. Just, all right, you piece of shit. I'm adamantine arrow. Take what you need.
You let 3 points of mana release into this diagram.
Oh, it took 3. It just took 3.
It took 3. Yep.
Ah, cool.
Not enough.
Oh no, I'm saying
It doesn't open.
I'm saying I healed. I got 3 back, and I'm just letting it take what it needs.
Oh, okay. So you healed 1, and then you just opened the tap and see how much it would fill.
Yep.
It would take to fill it. Okay. So, all right. Yeah, that works. How much mana do you have right now?
17.
Okay. So it drains the first 2 points of mana out of you down to 15.
Okay.
Still going.
Yep.
5 more points of mana.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Still
5,
going.
6, 7. Okay.
Another 5 points of mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's
12 total.
12 down. So wow, I've got like, what is that? 5 left.
Yep. It's still going.
What happens when you hit 0?
Normally, at 0 mana, nothing really, other than the fact that you're just like magically drained. It will leave you pretty vulnerable in this area. You think that the bindings surrounding this protect you from
Unreality.
the devouring unreality,
Mhm.
but you can't say for sure.
Tap's open.
You gonna keep going?
Yep.
All right. You drain an additional 5 points of mana. You have no more mana.
I'm out, and I.
And as you like right as you finish, the wall becomes intangible to you and glows gold.
Uh-oh.
And you're able to pass through.
Amadine. That was a very odd amount. I was not at peak. I don't think it's a finite. I think it's all. I think it's all.
I see.
I think it's all you have. If you have spells to cast, do it. Because it's going away if you're coming in.
Hmm.
And
And the
now,
door is open just for him.
You see it like glow and become intangible, and Gray's hand pass through it.
oh, so okay. Can
Are you
come
gonna
through?
step through? Gray?
Yeah, I go through. Well,
Okay.
I mean, I want to keep. Not yet. I want to keep talking.
Okay.
Can
So your
I-
hand is like
Yeah,
in
my
the
hand
barrier.
is my
right
hand
now.
is through it. Yes, I
Yep.
keep it there and like as like putting your foot in the door.
Yep, pretty much.
What
Yeah.
happens?
So
if
it looks transparent.
what happens if I try and wave my hand through it?
You contact stone
Damn it!
as you touch the intangible diaphragm.
Right.
I'm also now theorizing that whatever test we have to do may have to do with the amount of mana spent here. It's a way of gauging our capabilities. So my test may be strong as fuck. Whereas if you pop off a bunch of mana first and it only drains, like, let's say 5 of yours, you get to go up against something weaker. Just that's a theory. Lots of ifs again.
Hey, you're assuming there's a test.
Hey, man.
Oh,
You throw enough shit at that wall, something will stick.
oh man. All right. Well,
Hey, yeah, there's always a all right A through J with what you just said.
yep. What happens if you just go through the door entirely?
I'm afraid it's gonna re-tangible up, and we won't get to talk anymore, and I get to go on my test.
Right. Hmm.
Also, I'm at 0 fucking mana.
I know. I am aware this is a problem.
I don't know if it'd be
No matter what you do, this thing doesn't seem willing to give it back willingly.
Also,
yeah.
I don't know. It probably created a mana creature for me to go fight. What?
All right.
Dog
Oh, okay. I thought you were like,
came down to say hi.
gotcha.
Oh man.
Can you? See, now I wonder if it'd be breaking the rules if you gave me some mana and then went back and siphoned like one more. Like if you gave me 1, and then went and got 1.
I don't know.
But because you're pretty high up, aren't you? Still, you have a decent amount.
Yeah. Here, let's. That probably makes sense. Here, let's.
But like I said, I don't know if it's rule breaking. I don't know if I have to go in here manaless. If that's the whole reason the door's intangible.
Right. So, do we want to see what happens if I give you a point?
Yeah, I guess I'll take my hand out.
You're gonna take your hand out.
Well, fuck, no, I don't know. Because that might just say, like, okay, there you go, you went in, one-time use. So I think about it, I'm like 1 finger away. They're like, nope. Arm back in.
All right. Well,
Give me some mana.
at least you have Salamat. At least you have Sally.
Right.
Yes.
Alright, I'll take
All right.
1, please. It's gonna know I cheated and then send me up against something
Hello.
stupid big.
All right. So you're.
Siphoning.
Are you going inside?
I'm gonna take a mana first, and yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I take a mana. Does the
Where are you taking this mana from?
It's from Amadine.
Okay.
And then I need to cast channel mana.
Yeah,
for
you
that?
need to cast channel.
Oh, you have to cast for it? I
Yeah.
thought you could just kind of will it into me.
No.
Nope. The door is trying to take it from you. That's the
Right.
difference. It's alright, anyway, here's a bunch of dice. Just for a 1 round, 1 mana chance.
Yeah. You
I got
can do
1
that.
success after
Okay.
dice.
After a bunch of dice.
And also you spend 1 point of mana to do that. You gotta
Yeah.
pay the mana tax.
Yeah.
Pay a mana tax, and because I cast the whole spell to do it, I'm gonna give him 2.
Okay. So, Gray, you gain 2 mana.
Yep. I don't. The tap is closed though.
You lose 2 mana.
Oh, it didn't matter.
Your hand through, like, you,
Yep.
it just immediately siphons it away.
Okay.
You just feel it, like, conduct through your body and dissipate into the temple, basically.
Okay, so that happens, and I'm like, oh, it's gone.
Right.
I,
Well,
I'm afraid of a lot of things here. Like, I didn't want to take my hand out because I was afraid the door would just close and become retangible.
alright, so here's the thing. Hmm. I don't know if I can go through the door at the same time, or if you need to already be gone through.
I know what you mean. Well, let's find out. I go through the door.
You step through.
Yep.
Yep.
Becomes tangible behind you.
Of course it does.
Gray, you're in a dark hallway, which,
Gray.
as you kind of like step out and your eyes adjust a little bit, is faintly lit by these glowing motes of light across the wall.
Do
Or
I have-
actually, yeah.
Do I have a phone?
Do you have a phone? Yeah, you got your phone.
All right, flashlight. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you charge the batteries back in Germany.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, it works.
Okay, cool.
Whether or not the phone exists is not a question that you need to concern yourself.
I'm not. I was gonna
Yep,
ask
that's
if
fair.
I had any control over this place like the last place, but I'm like, no, I don't. I'm just gonna go
No.
for something that I have.
So Amadine,
Mm-hmm.
the wall is sealed in front of you
Yep.
now.
And I got a brief moment of panic where I realized that if I never see him again, I don't have Veil of Moments on me.
Also, yep, and also you'll be alone for the rest of your life.
Well, yeah, I'm more worried about dying first.
Yeah, the
Fair.
life wouldn't be that long.
That's true. It will make it less.
Boredom is like at least 4th priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not lower right now.
So what are you gonna do then?
All right, I am going to try and cheese the door a little bit and expect it to fail, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try it. So what I'm going to do is I've got this wedding ring on my hands
Mhm.
that has some mana in it and can also hold more mana.
Yep.
So, no, this max mana 4 currently has 4. I guess I already put mana into it.
Nice.
Well,
Anyways,
there's 4 mana in there.
all right. And then I had gotten the sense earlier from holding the blue heart that it could hold mana.
Correct.
Oops, my phone's ringing.
Oh, wait a minute. Is there mana in the heart?
There is no mana,
Oh, okay.
but it has the capability to hold mana.
Okay, because I was wondering if, like, what if you go through this door and it drains the heart of its essence and then the heart's useless?
No, it's just an empty vessel basically
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
It's making my Nimbus look a little weird.
Maybe we should have filled the heart with mana.
That's what I'm about to do.
No, but I mean, like, before this whole endeavor and seeing what that did, because, like, what if it does something now? Like, oh, now that you fill the heart with mana, it starts pumping and fucking it starts talking to you and tells you how
I
to
mean,
fucking
that
breathe.
could happen.
That's what I mean.
And that would be bad. But we're going to do it anyways,
Good,
I think.
good. Keep fate guessing. I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
another drink. Be right back.
So anyways, yes, I'm going to channel mana again, spell tax.
Mm-hmm.
and put a handful of points of mana in the heart. I guess I'll do. I know how much I could hold.
You don't.
Okay.
Probably could if you like studied a little bit more, but you know.
Yeah. Well, that's like.
You can't overfill it though. Like once it's full, you know it's full.
Right. All right. So we're gonna wang. So spell tax. 1, 2, 3. I got a success again on dice.
Nice. How much did you put into it?
3.
Okay, so you know it can hold at least 3 as you deposit them in there. There is no obvious effect.
Right.
Just it has 3 mana now.
Good. Good. Okay. All right. Then I turn my attention back to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I need to give it a bunch of mana.
Yep.
Gray. It took like 17 from Gray.
Correct. Plus 2.
But you know my
Oh wait,
theory.
hold on a second.
But you know my theory of it just needs all. Like that. I told that to Amadine, not out of character.
One second.
No second.
Sorry, no. The
First.
phone call I just ignored. They're texting me now. I didn't really recognize the number. Apparently, my other D&D group said that we were going to be playing a 5 today.
Oh. Okay.
Well, it sucks to be them because you're involved.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Is that online?
Oh, that's right. It's on Facebook Messenger. Jeez, I never read that.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll have to wrap this up quick then. I've been trying to get to a certain point, but
Sure. Sorry. So yes, I will reach out to.
Yeah, I've been
Try and give it
fine.
mana.
I didn't know. I was going till we were hitting that point.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. How much mana do you have?
I have 6.
6. Oh. All right. So you spend the first 2 points of mana, drains away.
Okay.
The remaining mana drains away.
Oh, right.
The door becomes intangible.
I see.
You see
then
Gray on the other side.
Oh, that's good. I see. I was worried there'd be like 2 copies of the interior. Anyways,
Ooh, I didn't even think of that. That would have been another big if in a paragraph.
yeah, we're going through that.
All right.
Come on. Hold the
As
mana.
you step through,
Hold the mana. Hold the mana.
you see the ring and the heart both lose all mana inside of them.
Yep.
It just gets leached away.
I had to try it.
Yep.
This is,
Worth a shot.
This is a Scorpion King fight. You have to do it without any of your mummy powers.
Oh, god damn it. We're so dead.
Yep.
And you see the hallway before you, dimly lit by glowing motes of energy. Gray has his phone out. Are you guys going to move forward?
Real quick question. Are the spells we had on us earlier still?
They are, yes.
Oh, okay.
Really? Okay.
Cool. Also, I regret not casting more. All right,
Told
carry on.
ya.
So, as you move down the hallway, however,
I was the guinea pig. I told you what to do.
as you move down the hallway,
Mhm.
you feel that all of your active spells begin to slowly be suppressed.
Ah, okay. I'm not so
Yeah,
mad.
you just hadn't gotten to that part yet.
the dick
Nuts.
wasn't all the way in. It was just the tip.
Yeah. You make your way down to, you move down probably to the point where you're about at the center of the pyramid, and you come out into a square, or one might say a diamond-shaped room.
Mm.
Sure.
Before you, there are So like before you, there's sort of like a square pedestal, and you see like a ripple as the motes of energy sort of wind across there and form into a selection of martial weapons of varying kinds.
Yeah.
Swords, spears, whatever. All melee weapons.
Yeah.
God damn it, we picked the wrong door.
Well, I told you. I told you they might still have to test either whether a member or not.
I want to go to the Mysterium door.
Too late.
No, wait, I don't know anything about occults. Damn it.
I know.
I will say though, you see 4 other doors in each corner.
Oh.
Or like 4 other hallways going
Yeah.
to each corner.
Yep.
So they all lead into this room.
All right. Is there a bow staff?
Yep. There's a
Alright.
staff.
I'm like, all right. I was always more of a Donatello guy.
Amadine,
I have
choose
to
your
pick
weapon.
a weapon. Okay. Is there like any kind of weapon on there? Like,
Yeah, any sort of melee weapon.
okay.
Keep in mind you have a strength of 1.
Yeah. Yeah. I have
Do I have my
never been
baton?
more aware of that at any given moment.
Do I have my steel baton on me? My collapsible one?
Yep.
I'm like, you want this?
Sorry, 1 second.
Just kind of take it out of my whatever, its holster thing, and think what is that? Uncollapse it? What is uncollapse?
Yeah. Extend.
Extend, that's the word.
Right. Melee weapons. Do they have anything like a? Oh god,
Did you,
my dexterity is also garbage.
Yeah. Did you?
Do they have a shield?
There are shields, yes.
All right. Well, I'll take one of those.
All right, just a shield.
Did you want my steel baton?
Small shields have a minimum strength requirement of 2, just so you know. So
Okay.
it's still hard to use.
God damn it.
It's one of those, yeah, extendable ones.
Oh, yeah,
In terms of
will
weapons that you
take-
feel like, or go ahead, yeah.
yeah, good. Well, if you got a recommendation, I'm good. Otherwise,
What was that?
otherwise the
what?
smallest sword.
Okay. So there is like a short sword that you could probably use. Knife. There's like a hand axe
Ooh, I'd go hand
that
axe.
looks fairly
I'd go hand axe.
easily
Prof.
usable.
You don't want to get in a knife fight.
There's also like a cestus if you're looking to brawl a little bit.
Oh.
Just like a
Yep. The
like
gauntlet.
fancy brass knuckles, basically.
Yep. Big old messy gauntlet.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what?
Here's a staff. Those are fun.
Is there like is no, no, yeah, I thought I'm having second thoughts. I was like, you know what? Is there like a pull?
a
next
pull
to
out,
what
like
I-
a halberd,
Okay. But no, that's going to be even harder to wield.
a bardage.
We're just going to take the short sword.
Okay.
bardage.
And the shield, you took the shield.
Yeah.
Okay. Shield and short sword. Sounds good.
I
As
will-
you make your final selection and pick them up, the remaining weapons fall into the ground. And sort of across from you on another pedestal, you see motes of energy forming into a knight sort of type. This glowing figure of like a warrior with like a spear and a shield.
So I bet he's got all our mana.
And as it forms like so. Amidine, you don't have any of your spells up, but you can definitely tell that both the weapons you're holding and that thing is an eidolon. And the weapons you're holding are mana objects.
I see.
And
siphon the mana right out of that object.
The guardian kind of like raises a spear and goes ding, and it rings like a clarion bell throughout the arena as it readies itself for battle.
Nice. Clarion bell.
That's where we'll leave off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, and I would absolutely love the opportunity to suck all the mana right out of that thing, but I don't have the mana to kickstart the mana attacks.
Oh, cock ass bitch, fuck.
So yeah, ruminate on that until next time.
Yep.
All right. How? Wait, you can hurt yourself.
Probably gonna have to.
You can hurt yourself to gain mana. Yes.
That's what I mean. You could just.
Yep. But also the silver knuckleheads that you had the trial for earlier. Sorry, adamantine arrow. I can remember the
name. The silver knuckleheads.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's a different order.
That's it. That's a different order. They're bumbling vampire hunters.
Yep. Well, werewolf
hunters. Or werewolf hunters, yeah.
Anyways.
I have to make that order now.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
They're in Canada.
Anyway.
They're definitely in Canada.
Well, that werewolf problem's getting real bad, eh?
Hey, might have to call out the Nux.
Yep. Oh, man.
Oh, they'll smack them good.
Oh, sorry. What I was going to say.
Oh, you're cutting.
Hazing ritual that you had to do. They didn't like spells either.
Right. No.
It was fisticuffs only.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was to determine if you had the spirit of a warrior.
Yep. And that's kind of what I thought was going to happen here. I kept telling you there's going to be a test. And you're like, no, you're assuming there's going to be a test.
It's like you learned something from your initiation.
Yeah. It's almost like I paid attention.
Yep.
Nice.
I mean, at the free council, it was just like, oh, are you like a citizen who
those
likes magic?
Progressive newer orders are a little bit more. They're not quite as into the hazing rituals, I guess.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you want to join? And you're like a mage, and you're like, kind of not crazy.
It's like, yeah, just an interview.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
like
congratulations. We'll give you a temporary,
yeah.
Like
lower rank.
Come
come shadow a couple of our meetings
and
see what you think.
Fucking nerds.
Yep. Whereas Graves was like, all right, you see this big Scandinavian man? He's going to beat the shit out of you until I say so.
Oh. Okay, so the Wanted training regiment. If you've seen that movie.
Yep.
Yeah, they just beat him down.
Pretty much what happened.
But I mean, kind of, because I dodged a lot.
Yep. No, you did.
All right, so that's
so you probably have to go, right, Weston?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the store. So.
All right. Yep. Good session.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was.
Before we quit,
beats.
Yeah, we'll do 5 beats, so just 1 XP. Yeah.
Okay, arcane for meeting the monster, the spaghetti
Yep,
monster.
Yep, 1 arcane beat for that. 1 arcane beat for this temple and just that sort of thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 arcane beat for finding
Atlantis?
Sally.
Oh, okay. The 1 arcane beat is finding Atlantis. Like this.
Yep.
This thing.
This temple.
Like, holy fuck. This is closer than anyone's probably ever gotten in centuries.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
So,
stopping the end of the world? Good. Atlantis? That's actually just gravy. I mean, I don't know why anyone cares about that, but...
I know,
Anyways.
man. And you're all talking about, like, what? Oh, you keep... You want to hang out with me, damn it, Amidine. You get shit done. All right, cool. Go have fun.
All right. Bye.
Later.
Later.
Yeah. Good game, then.